Today we're going to install HP LaserJet 1020 printer, and to do this we need to find the drivers first of all. So we've gone to the manufacturer's website, which is HP, type in the printer's name and then download the correct driver for the HP machine. As you can see on the screen, we've already got the downloading window up. All we have to do now is click save file. This will then download. As you can see here, the driver's downloading. It's going to take at least another 5-7 minutes, something like that. When this is done, we'll have to go to the start, my documents, downloads. When the download is done, the driver should show up on here. After that, we need to install the driver onto the computer. After this, then the printer will be able to communicate with the driver, so it'll be able to work properly. When the driver's done, we can finally install the printer onto the computer. Right, the driver has now been downloaded. The file automatically goes to the download folder, which, as you can see, is in my documents. I've opened this application. From here, you get a window that prompts you. It's basically the installation window. All you have to do is run through all of them, accept the terms and agreements, and now all it is installing the driver onto the computer. Right, the software has now been downloaded, so all we have to do now is click finish on this window. Then the driver will be already on the computer, so when we plug the printer in, this driver software will automatically recognise the printer and it will be able to work properly. We will test this in a minute when we plug the printer into the computer. Right, all this printer needs is a main power supply to the printer and the USB cable which we're going to connect into the computer. Hopefully, when we connect this into the USB port down here, the driver that we downloaded before, it should recognise it. So the printer should automatically work when we try and print something, as long as this printer is set to default in the printer options. So we will test this now. As you can see, it's found the new hardware and it's already been installed, so the drivers work for it. Right, we're going to do a test print to see if the printers work. So basically type anything on like a notepad to test it, then go to file, print. It's just like. Then it asks us which printer we would like to print it from, and obviously we're testing the HP driver printer, so click on this one, which is the 1020 printer, click print. As you can see, it's now printing our test page out from Notepad.
Oh my god.
You can see it's printed out, so that's how you install the printer.
And then just slide the cover off once you've taken out the screws out. Now we've got to clean the main parts of the computer, like the fan, the motherboard, the heatsink. We want to make sure it's all nice and cool, and then just black it all out. Alright, now we're going to clean the computer out. As you can see, this metal bar is blocking us from getting the vac in here to clean this fan. So what we're going to do now is we're going to unscrew this bar so we can get to it.
Children, bring it. What? He's available. You went for that. So you could actually tell your tank.
Now we're going to clean it out. And that's about it. Once it's all clean, once you've backed it all out. Now once we've backed it all out, we're going to put it all back together. Put this bar back in that was blocking us from getting to the fan. So just put the screws in. Make sure it's nice and snug, not too tight. Alright, now we're just going to put the cover back on, just slide it back on. Alright, now we're just going to put the screws back in.
Underneath, a lot the username and the password with your name, and then put the blade back.
Then we just do a quick wipe.
Make sure they're just nicely and not too tight.
Try as much dust out as possible and all.
Oh, bro, I might get a video of you that toilet.
Clean outside of the series. Get a quick wipe down. Try and block dust.
I've got a name for one.
Just nice and snug again. And
just give it a quick blow out. So we get rid of all.
now we need to plug all the wires back in.
If you've got a cotton bud or something, you can wipe the powder off better.
Hammer. Plug it in round the back.
And that's why it's clean. Yeah, see, now we're going to check if it works. Then we can have it clean out. Check everything's still connected. Switch on at focus. Solid.
Because you get the crooks and like down the thing. Obviously, if you're flawed, you can smash that and get away with it.
Yeah, that's the Ethernet going back in.
Then you want to get your power back in as well. Make sure it's all turned off at the wall as well.
That's the mouse and just the keyboard going back in now. And that's all tight and it's all put in properly.
Sir?